Mira, la historia de esta jugada.
Using
Ah,
two
sí, un
people's
cable, ¿no?
different
Y ellos lo que hacen
perspectives.
es, ¡tum!, la doblan.
After
La
that,
vuelven a doblar,
I
¿no?
left the
La
city.
vuelven a
I
doblar y
even
después
kept
le
your
dan
guys on you the
vueltas
whole
así, ¿no?
time, but then you
Puta madre, así embolatada la historia,
disappeared
¿no?
in an instant.
Puta madre, ¿no? Bienvenidos a un nuevo directo. El día de hoy vamos a estar jugando Genshin Impact. Vamos a que la rompe todos los
Explore
niveles
the reception
estratosféricos.
wall.
¿Verdad? Ah, no, no es esta, es esta de acá. La chévere. No le probado nada, ¿no? Pero come sus papitas. Se ve muy bien el juego. Eso sí es lo que siempre he recordado. Ahora funciona mejor que antes, ¿no? Siento que ahora sí va fluido, ¿no? Mira, ¿no? O sea, yo creo que tengo otro equipo, ¿verdad? A ver. Puta madre, lo cambiaron, se ve horrible ahora, ¿no? Se ve horrible, en serio. Sí, está con mi novia, finalmente.
Good morning, Dunya.
Not at all.
You've worked so hard.
You know, well,
Oh, madre, vamos. Uso la historia, por favor, ¿no? Pues,
many vendors came
antes sí
out of the
escuchaba
blue to
todo.
support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Sounds like you're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Believing you're into
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
O sea, cualquiera, ¿no? Voy a pensar. Espérate, vamos con la azulita, ¿no? Ah, no, esta está mejor, pero sí. Vamos a la. A ver, lo cual. 2 horas en esta huevada. La primera. Ah, es demente, ¿no?
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizardtail.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4.
No, a ver.
We're too late. Who?
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Otra vez, otra vez.
Those Eremites don't look like they're
who are you? I don't believe that.
That's right. We haven't received any of their Mora.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
No, ya.
Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family's
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Porque no entendí el lore de por qué ella era. Era un gato. ¿No es que son gatos? Hasta día no hay gato. Nada más simplemente la tribu. Vamos a poner gatos.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little.
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia.
Yeah, don't worry.
Qué bonito su Meru. Más verde. Los techos son verdes, ¿no?
Traveler, found ya.
Dia, you took care of them.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but...
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
about that, well, I sold it because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but yours. Thank you very much, dear.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunya?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, truly.
Está bueno, se ve que se va a morir, ¿no? Todo el mundo la quiere, pero como que se va a morir, ¿no?
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
¿Qué? Esa huevada aquí, eso.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
¿Qué es Elazar?
You've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about it. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it all compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. Its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this.
Ya, mijito, ya. Puta madre, ¿qué es eso?
Did you know? Before, since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all this way, when my final day does arrive, it will be, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Por supuesto, yo no te olvidaré. No digas eso. Aún te quedan muchos momentos de felicidad por delante. No, no creo.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. So, to be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regret. Oh, right! Isn't it almost... Huh? Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude. And with that, my wish will all...
And what are we waiting for? Let's go to...
Yeah, we should still make it...
Eso, madre, o sea, que se va a morir, pero ya.
Were
¿Quién
you
es
not
esa?
aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permit?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros festival.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also
El
prohibits private
Sub-Zero.
hosting of large-scale religious
Festival del
festivals.
Sub-Zero.
Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but...
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
Like
No.
you.
I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Puta
When we
madre,
return, have
demasiado
the
duro.
scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeru's Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more
Puta
than
madre,
enough.
se va a morir bien horrible,
It would
¿no?
be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
No, mija, se va a morir ya.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. Still, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't.
Va a empezar el festival de Sub-Zero, es cancelado forzosamente. No, Sub-Zero, por favor.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival. Yeah.
Dios mío, más perro.
Options have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Ah, eso era el insecto ese que está acá, ¿no? No te han presentado. Todo el empleo que necesitas sentarte. Vamos a ver. Ve al lugar acordado y habla con Dom.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going!
Puta madre, voy a seguir la ZZ. Ah.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays...
They're all plants! Actually, what is the
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarch.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
What the fuck? ¿Pero qué está pasando? ¿Por qué está repitiendo las cosas?
Looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just...
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
Se puso bueno el lore finalmente, no como otros.
Where's your next?
Finalmente se puso bueno el lore.
Live!
I'll protect us.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have...
Yes!
Era el número 4, era el número 4, era el número 4.
What's going on?
Ferris, the next.
Pucha madre, ya me sé.
What? Ooh.
And there's also...
Ugh.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed
Lore.
Seria.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
Pero ahora sí, finalmente el lore. Sí, ahora vamos a ver qué está pasando. Está pasando algo raro. No sé por qué, pero sabía que era la 4ª caja.
How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Sí, eso le... Paimon nunca explica nada bueno.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going?
Déjà vu. Vamos entonces a predecir todo. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a predecir todo el futuro.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've
Pero le
already
dice
experienced whatever is going on.
paramecia. También acá se dice déjà vu, what the fuck?
Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us. So why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to... Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I got...
Chocolate-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that... Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now.
Subado.
Thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted off. Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just talking about... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we are regulars. How about we go out again and try something else?
Ya se puso más raro aún. Finalmente, más lore. Sí, porque nunca estaba acá, ¿no? Es lo raro. Finalmente, lore. Como otros.
Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully
kidnappers? Oh my...
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it...
Whew. That's a big relief. But...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now.
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros.
Apenas conozcas el bardo de Farmington, te vas a dar aún más lore. Esto es raro porque parece, no sé, como si estuviera encerrado la misma ciudad, en un bucle sin fin. Y no se han dado cuenta. El problema es por qué. ¿Quién hizo esta
With
monstruosidad?
your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
¿Qué? ¿Aceptaron? Red Sub 0.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. It's okay. There's nothing...
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but...
The next...
Wait.
No, nothing. I'll be...
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Dunyarzad?
¿Será que la misma tipa que estamos acompañando es la que está haciendo esta huevada?
In the end, you still couldn't figure out what that... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why... Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion.
Una ardillita.
Thinking tomorrow.
La ardillita es malvada. El VIP, el famoso VIP.
A modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Seremos nosotros la causa. Lore, 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 Lore. Finalmente Lore.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after...
Bueno, se repite todo. Ahora creo que sí vamos a actuar como normalidad a ver qué está pasando. Ya basta de bromas.
La la la. Ta ta ta.
Ya basta de bromas. Chaval, ya basta de bromas.
Come on, we can do it. Not the Good morning, Dinyarzad. Sorry.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kind of...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler,
Ujú.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the... Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies?
Not much of...
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. And there's also No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
La cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta. Cuando te preguntan, ¿qué estás haciendo? La cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta, la cuarta.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
La cuarta. Puta madre. Bueno, está acordando de todo finalmente.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Puta-
What?
That couldn't have been luck. Mind reading?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers?
De hecho, llevamos 10 años en este bucle. ¡Ah! ¿Lo viste? Huevón.
Hey, where are you going?
¿Lo viste? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Yo te vi por aquí.
Did you see something?
Claro que sí.
Dunyarzad without letting her know is kind of...
Lo vi otra vez. ¡Ah! Una niña. Juro que se escapa la niña. ¿Cómo es el meme de Monster Inc? Sullivan, dame a la niña. Puta madre, cómo corre. De escapar asquerosa. Espérate, niña persigue a niña. Así no se ve ilegal.
What are you looking for? Traveler?
Mira, huevón.
That's...
No, porque todo desaparece. What the fuck. Tan poderosa es esta tipa, ¿no? Solo diré que L.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad?
Doom.
What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy.
Finalmente me van a explicar todo.
Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
Bueno, al menos aquí viene el lore. ¡Wow! Recapitulando todo.
What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Momento badminton.
Your memories are still scrambled? Try
Mm,
your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories. And what about everyone else? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
Es que es
That
raro.
first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Nahida.
Good. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you'd... Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
No ayuda en nada.
Illness gets worse after each
Bueno, si ayudara ya hubiéramos salido de este
festival.
bucle, la verdad.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can... You sure love to use weird analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Ah, ya, claro, asociar ideas. Claro, sí. Oh, es la primera vez que veo esta cosa. Bueno, primero el cansancio, pero lo más
My
raro.
mind feels exhausted even though I haven't done too much thinking. What?
A ver, otra cosa.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Como el orden,
What's
¿no?
happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. The Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more? The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
No importa. A ver. Esto... y a ver, esto, asociar ideas. A ver, con este. Está mal, entonces, ¿por qué me...? No, aquí se me deja. Bucle temporal. No way, no way.
That should be it.
Ok, listo. Ten. Ya, con esto. No me parece nada.
That doesn't...
A ver si le hago así. Ah, ok.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of... A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zeru's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival.
¿Ya me van a hacer meditar otra vez? ¿O ahora sí van a hacer esa transición?
Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk.
A ver, a ver. Bueno, parece que intentamos entregar la conclusión equivocada. ¿Qué eso que tiene que ver con el viejito? Con el viejito que no quiere que se celebren de otras formas, sino que se celebre de la forma que él quiere. Viejo cochino. Real viejo cochino. ¿Eh?
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my product, huh?
To put it another way, if you really...
What kind of philosophical... Didn't you know
Pero es que no sé por qué estoy contando esta huevada, si yo sé que esto no siente la misma que yo.
actually has a point. Anyway...
No sé, debe decirte algo que no recuerdo.
It's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt Ooh, I knew...
You're really... So, you're...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said...
Paimon knew you weren't going to...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you.
When you say it like that, the divination does...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is... We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Alguien que sepa.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll... Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility at this time of...
This time.
La la la.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you...
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous...
El hocico, sí.
You saw? Then...
You want the traveler...
Ya, pero esto tampoco me puede ayudar. A ver, pum.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't...
Pero bien.
The moon, illusions, and love. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then... people in Sumeru...
No vale esto, es lo único que se relaciona con ella.
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss...
Alright, so this...
Explica la situación a Deo, qué nombre feo son.
It's
A
kind of hard
ella.
to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested...
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
Esta huevada, ¿cómo está
My
huevada?
lady,
Más
are
falsa.
you angry?
Más falsa.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this...
Vamos a ver si no. Puta madre, tengo que ir lejísimo ahora. Puta madre, lejos. No, no tan lejos, pero se siente. Tu, 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 tu.
Jumpy dumpy go! Yeah. La la la.
Increíble, tantos animales que pueden crear y vamos a poner perros. Perros y gatos.
We brought a friend. Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to We just wanted her to see
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh? I told you that you two are special.
No ve nada.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge? The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned.
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you
Se
think?
roban el conocimiento de un día.
What's happening right now? My mind. Okay. People in Sumer.
No te me gusta. Pero, ¿cómo que? ¿Cómo la tiene? Pucha madre.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue?
Oh, las tres eran buenas.
Huh. When the desert compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
What's the point of...
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
Como los
This
Flood.
hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this.
Todos se quitan sus ropas y empiezan a
How does
cochar.
everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler!
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. But it's... We took off our Akasha terminals.
Puta madre, todo con sueño otra vez, ¿no?
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot live.
Puta madre, otro día más.
Paimon remembers. Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom? It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being. If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about. I guess I'm the moon. The moon? Was it? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get. Okay then.
Pero no sé si esto pasó o sea, pasó justamente el día siguiente.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that? Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
¿Será que están volviendo más débiles
You
todos?
already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used it to fight a.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still.
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you
Bueno, que ajá, como él lo dije, esto no iba a servir mucho. Esta tipa. Hicimos todo, pasó todo igualito. Como tiene que pasar, pues.
It's finally nighttime. Aside from. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got up. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Really? Good job on all. Hey! What kind? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
Ya se pone filosófica.
This entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow.
Pero es como al revés del Truman Show, es como. No sé, es como si nosotros fuéramos el tipo que maneja el televisor.
And flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to
El VIP.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, is
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought that Duke did that! Whatever. Guess... Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're... What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two... In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it? Nahira's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation? Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
Neuroscience rely heavily on muscle memory. And we've already experienced the sub-zero. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a no.
No importa. Tampoco importa. Y ya está ya.
Moon illusion.
Lo único que importa es la memoria muscular. Tenemos el sonido de Akasha.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be... That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's... a brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or... To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focus too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all! Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something. Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all.
Es que de verdad, si esta huevona nos ayudara. Que no hace nada, huevón, no hace nada. Mucha madre, el día en el festival sin fin, literal, o la misión sin fin, más bien, ¿no? Bueno, a las 8:10 acabo directo porque cosas que pasan. Pensé que tenía para ver. Tengo un logro, a ver. Madre de la maravilla del mundo. 2. Las gemitas son gemitas. Esto. Y ya solo eso. ¿Qué ves? Claro, ellos nunca ponen nada bueno. Nunca da recompensas. Forma de la actualización, bla 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 bla. Anécdota de chuchu. Muchas cosas aburridas. Un segundo. ¿Cómo salió para afuera?
Coming to be. There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why?
Well, you're...
Huh.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Oh, that works.
Sí, aunque Flora está picando.
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain...
Yes, your memories
Then I'd have to
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long...
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use this. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No creo.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof.
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as...
Es falso, todo es falso. Eso es obvio.
I can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Bueno, eso de hace 2 días no sabe nadie, la verdad. No lo sabe nadie. Justo aquí.
This is it.
Huh? This is a...
See those marks on the dummy? Those, let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be?
That's true, but what if...
And the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why it's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to...
Is it really impossible? What if it...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of it strange? Paimon feels like... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just... How about we go back and ask Nahid?
Sí, creo que el tiempo fuera de Sumeru pasa normal, ¿no? Esas son mis teorías. Pero ¿y por qué no me voy ya? O sea, eso comprobaría muchas cosas. El problema es que las cosas vuelven a su lugar. Eso es lo que da mal. Como aquí. Voy a poner...
Nahida, we're back! You're back early today. Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. Leaving the city. As far as we did? But we don't remember anything. Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, but you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town. Really? That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
No.
Yep, something here is definitely fishy.
Mañana es 2 años, como tengo 2 años en bucle, ¿no? Puta madre, 2 años.
About that, Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Espera, no hay vuelta atrás. Hay muchos espacios allí y el día de Sub-Zero de la ciudad de Sumero es solo uno de ellos. O sea, como que... ¿Cómo decirlo? Que hay muchos bucles aparte de este en todo Sumero.
Traveler, you should be missing
2 días atrás, aún conspiración,
time
finalmente.
to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay.
Hace 2 días. O sea, esto lo hice en el recuerdo. O sea, que me monté aquí y me quedé 2 horas. Todo esto lo hice en el recuerdo. No puede ser, ¿oh? ¿Quién los pondría, oh? O sea, que atacaste a ti. ¿Por qué la ataqué, oh? No tiene sentido. No tiene sentido que recuerde eso. Es que no tiene sentido que haya hecho eso con los perros. Muerte. Muerte a los perros.
Why can't we leave the city? What is...
Don't ask me.
I have a real...
That's your problem. Make sure you...
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the academia already announced a lockdown. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Bueno, él no sabe. Eso es lo raro.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot, and the guard has... Huh? Why? What if... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon and...
Bueno, primera vez que vamos a salir. El memento. Es que vamos, está complicado. Primera vez que creo una huevada bien, ¿no? No se tiene un culo.
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that... Paimon, calm down. She's here now. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Puta madre, cada vez más. Esta huevada, ¿quién la hizo?
Paimon will forgive you. Okay. Paimon.
Torcer un cable, ¿no? Como 4 veces, ¿no? O sea, la historia es así, ¿eh? Bueno, la historia es así, ¿eh? Pa, un cable, pa. Mira, la historia de esta huevada, ¿no? Ah, sí, un cable, ¿no? Y ellos lo que hacen es, ¡tum!, la doblan. La vuelven a doblar, ¿no? La vuelven a doblar y después le dan vueltas así, ¿no? Puta madre, así embolatada la historia, ¿no? Puta madre, ¿no?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the phone. What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have... I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
Sí, pero si la misma hueva que...
Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Ah, pero sí. No, como es el pasado, no, me estoy confundiendo porque es el pasado. O sea, como Evangelio, sí, o más complicado. Que la historia es sencilla, pero la embolatan así, ¿no? Para que no entiendas nada. Madre, ¿verdad que esto es el pasado? Yo pensaba que era el presente.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. But to make something like this? Nahida, you really know? Yep. I'll help you say we'll never know until we try. At least let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon is okay. That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on.
Ah, ok, listo. Vamos a ver más mensajes, ok. Qué bien, ¿no? Esa madre, oh, mi cabeza me duele, oh, de tanto pensar qué está pasando acá.
Back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Pero explica mejor, oye. Qué huevada, no explico nada. Ponle más secreto.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
No explica nada. No explico nada, ¿viste? No explico nada.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
A ver, vamos a ver 3 cosas. Un espacio sin presencia humana.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be
Yeah.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Puta madre, ¿cómo que le entrego? Todas son malos. Puta madre.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Toma, si Paimon en este momento me tiene un culo.
For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over so no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret. Wow, the Archon War, huh?
Puta madre, wow, la guerra de los arcontes, vaya analogía. Dame algo más de tiempo, tengo que poner mis ideas en orden. Aunque voy a poner en orden, no voy a poder resolver nada. Ahora un Deus Ex Máquina para resolverlo todo, básicamente. Eso es lo que va a hacer. Puta madre. Bueno, creo que aquí lo dejo porque ajá, ¿sabes? Tengo que comer, ¿no? Así que hasta aquí el directo del día de hoy. Espero que les haya gustado. Nos vemos en el siguiente directo. Bye. Y así acabo así acabo el directo. Vamos.
Solo los que llegaron a esta parte merecen un poco de amor. Ya es toda, we.